Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. So, another morning and another session of empowering morning conversations. So, what we are doing is recharging ourselves, revitalizing ourselves, shedding the negativity that we keep picking up. And we are looking at possibilities instead of looking at our problems. We are getting out of the default mode. We're getting out of a mode of reaction and resistance and creating possibilities in life. So I hope you remember there was a blind and deaf person. Her name was Helen Keller. And she says security is a superstition. It does not exist for man. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. So what have we done with it? We all yearn for adventure, right? So we escape to the world of the TV and the films and the Netflixes of this world to get a vicarious taste of adventure. But we don't let that adventure into our life because we are so busy judging life, right? And we are so busy trying to make it safe and trying to make it the same as what it was yesterday and demanding constancy, कि ऐसा ही होना चाहिए. And somewhere the spirit inside, the restless spirit says, hey, we need some adventure, we need some growth. So if you remain the same, there is going to be no growth. Have you noticed? If you stay the same and if you get stuck to the same old routine, and if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, just to be safe, well, there is going to be no growth. So if you look at what we do every day, like more than 90% of the time in a state of reaction and resistance or whatever, and the habits that we have made. See, we have made certain habits to cope with everyday life so that we don't have to think at that time to do it. So if you are a very good tea maker, you automatically make it. So if you get up in the morning and cut, you make your breakfast and everything, have you noticed? Because it's so habitual, it can be done immediately. If somebody asks you to do something different, first of all, you will resist it. But if you do it, it will take more time. As a part of our survival mechanism, brain number 2 has made so many habits, and most of what we do every day is habitual. If most of what you're doing is habitual, means that you are doing the same thing in the same way all the time. Okay? Is there anything wrong with it? No. But there is a consequence of it, that if you keep doing that, you're not allowing yourself to grow and expand. And nature wants us to grow and expand. Your infinite being who came here to experience the myriads of experiences that are there wants you to expose yourself to different experiences so that you can experience more and you can grow more. So if you don't grow more, you won't experience more. If you don't allow yourself to experience more, you won't grow more. So if you seriously look at what we are doing, of course, morning conversation people are slightly different because at least we are doing something differently. We want to look at possibilities. Other people say, oh, what a waste of time. So at least we are doing something about it. So here we are trying to get out of the default mode. Here we are trying to create life. But how much freedom does your habit-driven behavior, how much freedom does your habit-driven behavior give you to create life? So in a day, where out of 24 hours, you're probably sleeping for 8 or 7 or whatever, and then spending time in doing other eating and other things. And then most of the time is spent in doing routine things automatically. So when are you going to create life? So if we're handling all of life only with our habitual behavior, when are we going to create life? Good question to ask. And there is another question I wanted to ask you today. Somewhere at the core of this habit-driven behavior, safety-driven behavior, be safe, be constant, let yesterday be like, let tomorrow be like yesterday, all that which we are doing, that I don't have to tell you. So I have a question to ask you, and that's the question for today. And the question is, if nothing was right and nothing was wrong, everything was a choice, then what would get created in your life? If nothing was right and nothing was wrong and everything was a choice, what would get created?
Freedom.
Okay, very nice. And if freedom got created, then what would get created?
Happiness.
Okay, definitely happiness would get created.
Togetherness.
What?
Togetherness.
Yeah,
Okay.
Togetherness might get created. What else? Think. I'll repeat the question again. If nothing was right and nothing was wrong and everything was a choice, what would get created in life?
Anything and everything, whatever I want, I can create that.
Exactly. So you live a life of choice, right? You can, but I'm asking you individually, each one of you, how many? 14 or 15 of you who are there so far. If nothing was right and nothing was wrong and everything was choice, what would get created in your life?
I think will happen, sir.
Okay.
Choice to do what you want.
Exactly. So if you had a choice to do what you want, what would you be doing, which you are not doing now? No, we have this thought, no, sometime one day, someday, when I have the freedom, I will do this. One day, someday, when I get a rebirth, I will do this. If I got a chance to live my life again, I would do this.
I would really live my life.
So
instead of just existing.
Freedom itself we can create.
yeah,
Freedom
so,
itself we can create.
yeah. So you created it. Then what? What would you do with it?
Freedom.
You'll be doing something,
Whatever
right?
I want to do. See, if there is an answer, if I get a freedom, I will create something. So
Don't say
let
if.
first, if the freedom is not there, let us create the freedom.
Yeah, very good one. So here's the question I'm asking you again. If nothing was
and
right,
then do whatever we want to do.
Okay, beautiful. So, wait. Pay some attention to the question also, please. If nothing was right and
So we can
nothing
think
was
on
wrong.
that. I think, sir, am
Can
I
I
audible,
complete the sentence, please?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. If nothing was right and nothing
Am I
was
audible?
wrong. Yes, you are.
Am I audible?
Yes. You are audible. Malika ji, you are very much audible. So the question I'm asking again is, if nothing was right and nothing was wrong and everything was a choice, would you not be getting freedom? So everybody, lots of people said, I'll get freedom, I'll get happiness, and I'll get this and that. Okay. So that sounds very nice. Anna? The first thing is, if nothing was right and nothing was wrong, and everything was a choice, what would get created? Freedom, you are saying, happiness, you are saying, Priya saying close relationships. Okay. So Priya is the only one who said something which is very dear to her heart, which she wants to create. And she says that, hey, if nothing was right and nothing was wrong, and everything was a choice, I would create wonderful relationships. So this is a question for all of you. Hasina ji said, I will live my life completely. Yeah. So something will be happening in your life. Then you'll say, now I'm living my life. So what is it? If nothing was right and nothing was wrong, and everything was a choice, then what would you be creating? That is the real question. Definitely not what you are creating now. Or you may say, some of what I'm creating now is fine, but this XYZ I was not doing, I will do now. What's that? Or have you even
Sir,
forgotten?
I have some question regarding that.
Yes, ma'am. Ask the question.
There are two set of people. One, those who are in already they are in comfort zone. Everything is there. Being
Okay.
prepared by their hires,
Yeah.
and everything, they don't want to create anything, whereas they want to enjoy the life what they are having. That is one set of people where they don't want to create anything because they feel that they may not have to create anything.
That's
That
exactly.
is one set of people.
Yeah.
And another, yes, another set of people, so they were in the poor background. That is, when they grow up, they were into the poor background. They are, after their hard working, they are government jobs, something like that. Up to that, they would have hard work. After that, when they get their life, whatever they want, up to that level, they used to be creative. After that, they are also started enjoying their life, but not after that point of time, they are not creative.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. So you, at whatever you may be doing, at some point of time, when your whole life is handled, as you say, comfort zone means what? You made some habits of dealing with everyday life, and that's how you're living. Now you may have got all the comforts and everything, right? So we've stopped creating. Na? Now, when you reach that state, Malika ji, then one of the other things which happens is you are worried about it should remain like this only. I've got so much comfort with so much hard work. Oh, this should not change. What if it becomes worse? We get into that state, right? That is why I asked the question, is everything, if nothing was right and nothing was wrong, okay? And you had complete choice, then what would get created?
That is what recently.
1 minute.
Recently.
1 minute.
Okay.
Let me complete. See, we reach this point of time in our, life when, like you said, we have everything. But our habit is what? All our life, we will go after something if you don't have it. Correct? That is not creation. No? I don't have money, so I should go after money. I don't have a big house, so I should go after a big house. That is a necessity, right? Because you said it's necessity. But now when you got everything, that's the time in your life when you can really create. Okay? And at that time also this, if I lose what I already have, that is wrong. Again, this right and wrong comes in. That's what I'm saying. Yes, Malika ji, go ahead. Now you say what you're saying.
Yeah. Recently, I am meeting these kind of people. I'm also in the zone of creating something. Sometimes the situation, I'm trying to create my path. That is, I want to write differently. I want to think differently. I want to bring this to the society. So all this there in my plan. I'm trying to, but I'm not doing it fastly because due to some duty or due to some sickness, something. But still in my mind, it is there. Whereas I'm not getting the moral support, but I'm getting the freedom. That is there. Now, recently, 2 days back, I met one personality in a Zoom in a meeting. His name is Nellai S. Muthu. He's a Tamil person who worked for ISRO, Trivandrum, and got retired. And still he is creating lot of writing a lot of books and speaking a lot of meetings. And he wants to relate or map the scientific points of the literature, older literature, with the current science, with the current technology. He is a scientist. He was a scientist in ISRO. He worked with Abdul Kalam. I met that personality. Then I found that I understand that what you told, that is create something, that I understand with that real personality. So I could map your talk, your thought process to that personality. Thank you so much, sir,
Yeah,
for
yeah, thank
making
you.
me
And
to
that is a
think like
very,
this.
very useful thing that you said, because a lot of time people will think, but where, how, who is doing? Now you have given a practical example, and there are many people who do that. Right. So thanks for sharing it. So now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, time has come for me to leave this meeting and carry on with some preparations for a program I'm conducting today. So I'm going to leave you with Rama and Vetrivel and everybody. You carry on, and I want you to dwell on this question, right? If nothing was right and nothing was wrong, right? If nothing was right and nothing was wrong, everything was a choice, what would get generated? Now, one is you could give some philosophical answers. That is also okay. Or you could say, okay, what would you create in your life if nothing was right and nothing was wrong and you had complete choice? What would you create? Look into your life and see. Everybody has been so busy surviving, they have not had a chance to think about creating. So I say this time and again, and I'm saying it again. If everything was right and nothing was right and nothing was wrong, and everything was a choice, what would get created? So you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow morning at the same time, and have a great discussion. Bye-bye.
Sukhdeepak, you are looking awesome. Lots of love and all the best for your session.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Thank
Pooja.
you, sir. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much for giving me this opportunity to share. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Yeah, sir. All the best for your session.
Sir, I have a question.
Okay, before I leave, I will answer it.
If you have nothing was right, nothing was wrong, and everything was a choice, it just like don't judge. Nothing else.
It always comes back to that, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You stop judging.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very nicely connected it. See, because when we stop judging, then nothing is right and nothing is wrong, na?
Yes, sir.
Then we are in a state of total allowance,
Yeah.
right? So we don't have a desire to fix anything, correct anything. We can choose anything. See, usually we pick up something because we want to fix it.
Yes, sir.
This is wrong, so I should set it right. I don't have, so I should have more. But when you're in pure allowance, then pure creation is possible, right?
Yes, sir.
It's a great space to aspire for, isn't it? All right. So I'll finally leave you guys. Bye-bye.
All the best, sir.
Bye, 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 bye.
All the best, sir.
Ramaji, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, so Mallikaji, why can't you explore what you would like to create if nothing was wrong, nothing was right, and you have everything, no constraints, and what do you want to do now?
No, I don't. I have knowledge is everything. I'm struggling with my health only. That is the only thing I'm. That is the only. But that also, that is, I'm in the process of creating. So whatever is, I feel that it is the struggle or it is a hurdle, I'm trying to get rid of that. That itself is a process. But what is my aim is, yes, definitely I have to write books on many things, lots of things. And I have to relate a lot of old literature like Sangyalakyam 1, 2, 3, all these things I want to go through. I want to get a lot of things. I want to give those into the in this world with the modern language, either in English or in the modern Tamil, something else. That is burning in my mind that I have to do. That lot of things I have to do. So that is what is my aim currently. It's in my mind. Whenever I plan for something, whenever I used to settle somewhere else, I used to go from that place to some other place. That is happening. Other than that, health. But I'm not telling everything I say excuse. Yes, definitely I have to come over this. I'm in that process, I can say. Even here, I'm making utilize of the time to do all those things. Even in this travel, even though I came from my comfort zone, each and every minute I want to make utilize of that. That's what is it. So
Great, excellent. Congratulations. Write the books
thank you so much.
which will be
Thank you
useful
so
for the
much.
modern people. Actually, as you said, there is so much of knowledge from ancient India. So that is not
Yes.
known to the modern people. If you can really convert and make present in a simple way, it will be really nice. That's a great creation. Thank you. Yes, Poojaji.
Yesterday, I was having a discussion with one of my friend, and we were discussing that our life is just get stuck in few words like like, dislike, good, bad, right, wrong. And I mean, these 6 words, right? And the choice is like you are becoming the creator of your life, like कि God ने आपको वो wisdom दिया है, and God has given. So most of the time, I was also looking in me that I was not able to take a decision because I wanted to do it right. सही decision लेना चाहिए मुझे, कोई गलत decision नहीं ले लूं मैं. So because the next day I'm seeing that this is the question popping up, and Sukhdeepak sir is creating this for us that we need to stand in our choice. And there is no absolute right choice for anything, be it career, be it your personal. So there are some or other thing. So in our mind, we just need to align ourselves in the, you can say, the vast possibilities, and just create. How can I create? How can I serve? So that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All the best. So choose, don't look for right and wrong, choose what is. Thank you.
And also would like to add one point, Leena ji, Leena ji was saying something, Mallika ji, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Mallika ji, you were saying that you are just dealing with some health issues or something. So I was also in similar state, and still there are something, but it's all that whatever is we are thinking in our mind, whatever is getting repeated. So once you start creating now, once you start doing whatever you feel like or whatever you are inspired to do, your health will automatically shift it. So when we are not in creation, we got health issues.
Yes, true. That's true, Poojaji. That's what I have improved a lot in my health. That's in that way. I'm in the process of creating.
And
Not
I can
only
see you,
food.
you are the vibrant person, and
Thank
very
you.
live, such a nice smile. So don't even speak that, don't even think that there is something in health. So health will automatically be taken care of once you start taking
Yes.
action.
Yes, true. Thank you so much, Poojaji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pooja. Yes, so where is Leena ji? I thought Leena ji is going to talk. So Hasina ji, you want to say something?
I was also same as Pooja. I also think the same. If you are not creative, you only keep thinking of your health. If you're busy with something new that you want to do, you don't think of your health. If you're idle all the time, this is paining, that is paining, this is not correct, that is not correct, this doctor is wrong, that doctor is right. All the time, our mind keeps working that way. But if you're busy, you get so involved in what you're doing, so your health doesn't come in your way. That's what I feel.
Yeah, sure. More than physical pain, the mental pain is
Mental pain is there. Yeah, the very correct.
That is very much true. Very much true. Actually, I come over a lot of this health problem. lot of almost 60-70% I have crossed due to this creativity. It is,
Right.
I'm in
So
this
let's
process.
see. So let's see what we
Thank
can
you
create.
so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Asnaji. Yes, Kunanji, you wanted to add?
No, I was listening to the conversation, Ramaji. So, as Sir always keeps on telling us, and I am a firm believer that we all have the power to create. So, but what happens practically, we always go back to our default mindset of right, wrong, yes, no. So it's a bit challenging, but every moment if I'm practicing to be always in the awareness state of what exactly are my thoughts at this moment. So as Sir has told that we have to be in the awareness state, but awareness of what? Awareness of our thoughts in that specific moment or every moment. So that way we can know this is what my current thought is, and then I can replace with the new thought, which will eventually lead to the creation whatsoever we want to create. So though challenging but doable with the complete awareness and all the tools what Sir has given to us. So I am in the process of practicing those things, sir. Thank you so much.
Kunal. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. I'm leaving the meeting because my grandson is leaving for Calcutta now. So
Okay.
I'm little busy.
Right. Bye bye, Asma.
Okay,
Take care.
Take care, ma'am.
God
Bye-bye.
bless everyone. Okay, bye.
Right. So the question what Sir is asking is to find out actually what is that we truly want to be wanting to be doing, right? So with all the default mode, brain number 1 and 2 working, with all the challenges, we are trying to become much more comfortable and positive and creative. So as part of this, many a times we forget what we really want to do and keep doing something else. So this question is for us to really find out what exactly we would like to do or create. So let's make use of this opportunity and explore, because this is the space, this is the place where we are all gathering together and exploring. So let's think that this 1 hour is dedicated for that kind of approach and that kind of thinking, and that kind of space is available for us to explore. Let's do that. Yes, Lena ji, please go on. Yeah, you unmute audio and video. If you can come on the video also, please.
I'm in the kitchen making breakfast.
Okay. Following Priya, please go on.
So 3 things. First, priority is good relationships with everyone. Then second is spread the access consciousness. And third is I want to help children through my program. Those are the things, but is there.
The but is not there. I think here right now the idea is to really find out what we all want to do. Then once we are clear and we are really focused and the intention is good, things will evolve. You know, the universe will conspire to help us once we are really truly willing to do that, wishing to do that.
Yeah. These things I truly wanted to do that.
Excellent. Lena ji, really great. And you can count
But
on the help of all.
I'm telling
Help of the
already
universe and
Milena ji
all
is in the
people.
process.
Sorry, Malika ji, yeah, go on.
No, already Milena ji is in the process. I know. Milena ji, you are doing well, I know.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
So take the help of the people here also. We are all part of the universe as well. Thank you, Lena ji, for that clarity. It's really amazing clarity you have. Thank you.
And just to add on, Ramaji, if you allow me.
Yes, sir.
What Lena ma'am explained, she has 3 things to achieve. No, sir has always told us there's a difference between wishes and goals. And we all know, I'm sure Lina ji also knows. So I'm just reminding myself that yes, I do want to achieve many things, or I have a specific purpose or goals. Universe is there to help. But ultimately I have to take action, and
Yes.
I have to ensure that I have enough knowledge or information about that specific thing, and I take consistent action. And with the time, I will achieve. And if at a specific moment I don't have the knowledge or awareness or information, I have to find it, acquire it, ask from others, take help from others, and keep on taking action every day. And then only universe can help. And ultimately we will achieve. So it's very important to be aware that, okay, this is what my desires are. This is what my goal of my life to achieve. But am I aware of all the required actions to be taken? If not, how can I acquire the knowledge? How can I get more information so that I can really achieve? So yes, universe is there, but universe wants us to take action. That's what my takes are.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely right, Kunal sir. And I'm applying that access consciousness tools, and they are showing results actually.
Wow.
I'm happy.
Great, great, great. Yeah, so the action is also, that is why EMC is there, to keep reminding, to keep pushing, and Sukhdeepak sir always pushes each one of us to take action on what we really truly wanting to do, truly desiring to do. So that is also one help. And of course, we ourselves should have that kind of clarity that, yes, now that I know this is what is my intention, this is what is I desire, now let me take action towards that. So that's a very, very valid point. Thank you, Kunanji. Thank
And
you.
also, just quickly, Ramaji,
Yes.
again, I'm reminding myself, there are two kinds of actions, as you all must be knowing. One action which takes us forward, and another action might takes us not forward or somewhere else. So we have to be careful about what are those actions. Actually, the term used by experts is traction. So traction is an action which takes us forward or towards the goal or the purpose. But there's another word used, distraction. So distraction is also an action, but it doesn't take us towards the goal, towards the purpose. So we have to be aware, careful that what exactly the kind of actions I am taking, whether it is taking me towards my purpose or goal or not. So awareness about the action is equally important, which I'm trying to find out these days, sir. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Yes.
Kunalji. Yes, exactly. We need to check each and every action of there is. For that, we can do the planning. So each and every, we can divide those action plan also. So that we can check whether it is a traction, or we in track or not in track. I think that's what Kunalji was trying to say, isn't it, Kunalji?
Yeah, thank you,
So
ma'am.
are we in track or not in track, right?
That's true. We have to keep on
Yes.
evaluating ourselves.
Right. Yeah. So Reddy Garu, you wanted to say something?
If you give me 2 minutes time, I just want to briefly explain to you what I created.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, I was in a crematoria called Swargavatika that was in Secunderabad. I'm the trustee, one of the trustee of that crematorium, where we developed a environmentally free crematorium with all the facilities. It is a public-private partnership, and the facility which was created, but I never utilized. But yesterday, one of my uncle expired in the morning, and where I took the opportunity and used the facility, and I'm so happy because I've been involved in this, and I wish to create a crematoria like that in my lifetime. And because it was so clean, and even though I'm a trustee, I never utilize the facility. I just hear the people and then support them. But when I utilize the facility, I felt so happy because we have given so much of funding from our company, and I also actively involved there. So I feel that people, if they pass away, and they should have a very good treatment and at a very affordable cost and in a very good environment, which we created that. I'm so happy with that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I think, yeah, the creation can be in anywhere. I think who can imagine that Reddy Garu can create in the crematorium, right? So there is unlimited opportunities for us to create what is useful for everyone. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, Sakshi, you want to say something? No?
No, no.
Right. Anybody else would like to share what is that you would like to create? What is that you would do if nothing is right, nothing is wrong? Yes, Vetri.
Ramaji, that was a great question and a wonderful discussion. Especially, I just want to add 2 words. One is Redigar sir, it's a great inspiration. Doing service for the people who is gone. Wonderful, sir. Thank you very much for inspiring us with that great thing. And you're a great person, you're doing that. And a small thought which I would like to share with is what would get created if we treat everything as a choice and not get into trap of good and bad. One small thing is every time when you utter a word, you have got that choice. Are you creating or not? If we analyze ourselves in regular life, most of the time the words comes from our mouth is based on some past memories or some current struggles or current believing so much the current reality so that. But if we start to practice this creation in every word you speak, it would be great. That is what Sir is just trying to put it in our head. It's my perspective. You have got a choice every moment, and every word you speak is a moment of creation. So if we start practicing that, it would be a different experience. Just a thought I would like to share with you all. Over to you, Ramaji.
Thank you. Thank you, Vetri.
Just to add on into this, I think it's a beautiful thought, Vetriji. And what I have also learned from Sir is that it's all about habit. I used to be very habituated of talking or speaking whatsoever coming in my mind. But there is a power of pause. Like before uttering the words, if we practice to give a pause and think whether this word is useful for me, useful for others, or useful for in the situations, very quickly we have to do. So with that, we can really use the power of choice. But normally we are habituated of reacting. Like when we are into a conversation, our mind always starts thinking what are the words I will say or what will be my reply. So Sir has always given us tool to give a pause, think before you speak. So that way we can choose powerful words and really choose in that moment with the awareness to create. Otherwise we just react because brain number 1 and 2 gets activated and we don't use brain number 3 in that moment. So with the awareness, if I can use brain number 3, choose the words, speak, then that would be a wonderful moment, every moment. Thank you, Vetriji.
Yes, Kunanji. So knowing what to say is the knowledge. Whether to say it or not is the wisdom. So we need to develop that wisdom.
Well, yeah, wonderful.
Any practice to develop that wisdom, Kunalji?
Just to add to that, Ramaji, creating something is creation. Something. What to say? You said something beautifully. Ramaji, can you come again? You said two things.
Yeah, I said knowing what to say is knowledge.
Knowledge.
Whether to say it or not is the wisdom.
That choice is wisdom. And saying something is creation.
Right.
Because logically we are creating.
Yeah.
Mind, we are telling what to say in our mind. That is my understanding from Ramaji's Ramazan's.
Yes.
In our mind, we are thinking what to say. Then choosing whether to say out, that is spoke out, is the wisdom.
Yes.
Ramazan's,
So there,
that's what
there it's not only your mind and knowledge. You have to look at all other aspects as well, right? So the other person's situation, overall environment, whether it is going to really create something good. So that's what you need to look at, the broader perspective, the oneness, the consciousness, awareness, those things come into place if you really want to say it. You can say it, but whether it is going to create something good to the world. So that's the question. Yes, anybody else would like to share?
So can I?
Yes, sir.
So once a youngster had given a small speech in which Bernard Shaw was there. And after speaking, he came down to Mr. Bernard Shaw. He said, "Gentlemen, you'll go very far in life." So the youngster was very, very happy. He said, "Sir, I'm so happy, sir. I'm so happy. I never expected this from you." Then Bernard Shaw said, "I had only given you a pause. You never allowed me to complete the sentence." Yes, sir, please, please, please. And he said, "Gentlemen, you'll go very far in life, but in the wrong direction." So the thing is, how you say it is okay. Whether to say it or say it or not, that is wisdom. But what are the contents? The content, that is very, very important. How we say is packaging, but what you say is the content. So both the content and the packaging has to be in the right proportion and it should be timed right. That is the secret of good speech. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Major sir. So you always follow that. Yes, anyone else?
there is one Tirukkural in this regard. What Ramazan was saying, I will say that. ஆக்கமும் கேடும் அதனால் வருதலால் காத்தோம்பல் சொல்லின் கண் சோர்வு. So whatever we speak, good thing also, good effect also will be there, bad effect also will be there. So we need to understand whether it gives the good effect before we talk to any word. That's what is this.
Thank you, Malika. Yes, Sakshi. Yeah, thank you, Malika.
Sir, forget about others, what we say to ourselves whole day. The self-talk is
that is
basically
the biggest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are we telling the creative mode to ourselves or not is the question. Can we do it?
When we are aware, definitely we are in creation, we are creating something or doing something which is in the lines of our goals. But when we lose touch and go in somewhere like past or something and in loop, so we need to just catch ourselves, and that required a lot of practice.
Just to add on, Ramaji, I think the Sakshi ji also has raised the hand. Just a quick one. There is a Maharishi named Ramana Maharishi. He was once asked that how should we treat others? He was asked that how should we treat others? So he replied that there are no others. It has a deep meaning, because when we say ourselves and others, we create a separation. While Sukhdeepak sir has taught us the concept of oneness. So when we are in that mind state, then there's a different feeling, different world, different, that's the real enlightenment state. So just to share the thought. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's the amazing thing. Yeah, that's true. That is what we need to reach, and that's what we are working towards. But when we are not in that state, whatever we would like to say to others, if we can follow that, I think we'll be really enlightened instantly. Yes, Sakshi.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. My narration, what I'm going to speak now, is more related to what Sukhdeepak sir statement, that if nothing was right and nothing was wrong, or if everything is right and wrong, what can we create? Something like this. So I remember of this long time back, one incident or experience which had happened long time back, like 20 years back. At that time, we all were road tractors. Basically, road track is a child body of Rotary, and we were all very active, enthusiastic road tractors. So at that time, our president just suggested that we wanted to do something on 14 November, that is Nehru Chacha's birthday and Children's Day. That way. So we all figured out what to do, and it was just an idea that we will be doing some kind of fun fair or mela kind of thing. At that point, when we were very young, we did not have our finances straight, we were not earning, we were studying and all that way. So it just was an idea where we all just, it was, you can say, universe intervention or whatever, we just grabbed that idea and we started working on it, which at this point also seems to be very difficult, not impossible, but difficult. So at that point, we like catered to 10,000 children of different schools, out of which like 2,000 around were differently abled, like, and we had given them time slot, and we created it in a big ground. We took the permission from BMC, and we arranged for like 30-40 stalls to entertain these children. Like there was a full-fledged fun and fair, and there was like moonwalker, there was this mini train, a puppet show, then lot of freebies, lot of like, food items were distributed free. Like there were 6-7 items which were free. We got the sponsors. Then there was this merry-go-round, giant wheel, and some other facilities also. All of this was done completely free for all these children. Basically, we had catered to BMC schools and all. So we did right from the publicity to security to getting the permissions, to getting the sponsors. And it costed us at that point 1.5 lakh or something that way. And for these children, we had kept this thing completely free. It went on so well that it was published in papers. We got a lot of appreciation for it. And then our club was like, associated with this name, like Chacha Ka Mela. Like 14 November, every year, for years, we did this Chacha Ka Mela. And it was like, whenever we used to visit district in the sense, road track district, we were known for that project. So what I'm trying to say over here is that nothing is impossible. If like, you have a free will, good intention, like, and you're ready to work for it, you can create miracles. Because at that point, when we don't have our own earning and all, generating that kind of finances and doing a mela or a project at that level Today also it seems difficult. So at that point it was very, very, very difficult. But with our good intentions, with support from people, we worked it out that way. So that kind of something of that magnitude can also be created at any level.
Yeah, excellent example.
Thank you.
Creation.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Samina ji, Priya ji, Neeti ji, would you like to say something? So if not, let's invite Kuldeep ji for any share and Kunan ji.
Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
I just want to share an experience. What is being discussed? Somebody has asked, what is the tool, what we should do? In my opinion, there are two things in the world, what we are and what we do. There are two separate things. And my experience is that if we take care of what we are, what we do is already taken care of. This means we are in the state of awareness, or the state is similar to what we experience after meditation. If we live in that state, what we do is automatically taken care of. We need not bother what to say, what not to say, because that time we would say only what should be said by us. This is one of the food for thoughts I share with you. Secondly, a small share. कि पहले मैं होशियार था. I was knowledgeable before. पहले मैं होशियार था, इसलिए दुनिया बदलने चला था. पहले मैं होशियार था, इसलिए दुनिया बदलने चला था. अब मैं समझदार हूँ और अब मैं खुद को बदल रहा हूँ. So it is the input from us that will change our world. That is the message. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So what you said is amazing, that what we have to be or what we are being versus what we are acting. So if you are being human, truly human, we can do whatever is required, whatever is possible. So instead of becoming robots in default mode, if we can put ourselves as the true human beings, the action will automatically come.
And one more add up into this.
Yes, sir.
That whatever problem mind is creating cannot be solved from being in mind, because we cannot fight a storm. In being in a storm, you have to be out of this, and out of this only being. We be what we are, and what we do is taken care of. That is the point.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Kumanji, please go on.
Very powerful, Kuldeep sir. Thank you so much. Let me share my shairi. Getting inspiration from Kuldeep sir's words. अर्ज किया है सर के निगाहों में मंजिल थी, निगाहों में मंजिल थी, गिरे और गिरकर संभलते रहे.
वाह.
निगाहों में मंजिल थी, गिरे और गिरकर संभलते रहे. हवाओं ने बहुत कोशिश की, हवाओं ने बहुत कोशिश की. आपने स्टॉर्म की बात की तो याद आया कि हवाओं ने बहुत कोशिश की, मगर चिराग आंधियों में भी जलते रहे.
वाह, बहुत खूब.
And we have to be that चिराग.
Yes.
चाहे जितनी आंधियां चले, we have to keep on shining and keep on moving towards that.
Kunanji, translation also, please.
Translation, Kuldeep sir will do it.
बोलना फिर से एक बार.
निगाहों में मंजिल थी, गिरे और गिर कर संभलते रहे.
We thought of our dream or our target. We fell down and we got up again.
हवाओं ने बहुत कोशिश की.
Winds have tried hard.
मगर चिराग आंधियों में भी जलते रहे.
But our lamps keep burning us even in these storms.
Yes, and that's what we all are. Such a powerful.
Amazing, Kunanji. Thank you very much.
कुलदीप सर, कल वाला शेर एक बार दोबारा रिपीट करेंगे.
उसका पहला लाइन बताएं, मुझे याद नहीं.
आपने बोला था नाखून जो है
हाँ,
वो
उसमें
बढ़ते
ये
हैं
है
तब.
कि जब नाखून बढ़ते हैं तो नाखून ही काटे जाते हैं, उंगलियां नहीं. जब नाखून बढ़ते हैं तो नाखून ही काटे जाते हैं, उंगलियां नहीं. इसी तरह जब रिश्ते में दरार आए तो दरार मिटाइए, रिश्ते नहीं.
So beautiful. It's really.
Pooja ji, could you please translate this and help us the other who can't understand Hindi?
Okay. So when your nails length is a little longer, then you cut the nails, not your fingers. In similar way, when there is a friction or trouble in your relationship, so don't cut and separate yourself from your relationship. Rather, solve the problem and solve those friction and be in love with your relationships.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So what would you like to create? If nothing is wrong, nothing is right, what would you create? That is what our two poets, they create poems every day. And of course, every one of us here is also a poet. So you are all invited to say your poems as well in whatever the language, whether it is English, Tamil, or Marathi, or whatever it is. I know that Malika ji can write poems, Vetri can write, Sakshi can write, Samina ji possibly, I don't know, she might be writing, and Major sir also. Every one of us, I think, here. So create that as well.
Rama sir,
Yes,
can I take 1 minute?
Yes, please.
Actually, I met one of, he's very spiritually evolved person and he was a lawyer before, and I met him in Aurobindo Ashram. So both husband and wife was devoted there and they were doing their service. So I sat with him and the person says that initially I was thinking that my wife is nagging or she has this bad quality and she irritates me and this and that. But more I got to know about myself and the soul. So it worked like mirror image. So more I clean my heart, more I clean my mirror, I can see such a shift that I'm creating this. There is nothing my wife is creating. And जितना आप ये अपना mirror साफ करेंगे, बाहर सब clean होता जाएगा. So we need to work within. So
yes.
I still remember, and I remember it so many times. So just, it's a beautiful realization he shared with me. So wanted to share here.
Yeah, thank you.
Amaji, I just want to say 2 lines what
Yes,
Pooja ji has said.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
कि जिंदगी भर हम यही भूल करते रहे, जिंदगी भर हम यही भूल करते रहे, धूल चेहरे पे थी और हम आईना साफ करते थे.
Wow.
Means Kunanji will translate.
Yeah, throughout the life, we were committing same mistakes again and again and again, because in reality,
the dirt was on my face, but I was cleaning the mirror.
Yeah. So the dirt was on my face and I was looking into mirror and thinking the mirror has some problem. I am perfect. I am fine. I was not looking into the dust of the face on my face, and I was trying to clean mirror. I was taking the wrong action. I was not aware that where exactly the issue is, and issue was within, and it happens with all of us. As Pooja explained, there is something within us, so we have to cleanse ourselves from within. And we have the life example of Vetri also, that in the lighter mode, he had such a wonderful experience, many incidences with his wife. Vetri, would you like to share?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. When Pooja started saying that, no, something was running on my mind, and it seems that Pooja has become very big person. She can read other minds and speak. Exactly, I was thinking about that. But on a lighter note, I wanted to say that you said everybody is a poet like Kuldeep and Kunain. Now I'm busy writing poem about my wife. Just we keep aside that discussion. I want to put a word. Kuldeepji, amazing. That last Sairi is the final ball sixer. You made everybody to look back deeply. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so today being Sunday, we can take 6 more minutes. If anybody has some creation of your poem or your thoughts, you can share.
So I'm not insulting poets. No, just sharing the funny part of what I heard. That's only I'm sharing. I'm not hurting anyone else. Please don't mistake me. Normally, any poets are liars. When Mary says that I'm writing a poem about my wife, I was thinking the same. Please don't mistake me. It's just think about the funny part.
But they are the creators, you know. It may
Yes,
look like lie. It may look like lie in the default mode, but if you get into creation mode, you can really see.
Yes. Thank you so much. Please don't mistake me.
No. Yeah, I want you to be a liar as well.
So we introduced this laughing part also here.
Oh yeah. Yes, you can start, Malikaji.
Yeah. There is when care about that is any normally any husband used to say that your food is very nice. You are looking so good in your sari, and your makeup is very good, like that. So that is the that's always we cannot go for the next.
You guys also want to hear that line, no?
Definitely, that's what I'm telling you. But what is the pity thing is even my husband is not lying that.
So that's the challenge.
Malikaji, just a quick share, which is I am working on it and it's giving me amazing results. This I come to know through some of the influencer. I am just sharing my intimate personal thing here. I had a little issue on kind of an intimacy, saying that if she is like that, it will make me happy. And obviously, everyone has got their own desire. That relationship expert says that if you want intimacy from your partner, you create intimacy. You increase your intimacy towards that person, see the result. Touch wood, it is happening. If somebody is not appreciating you, why don't you go keep appreciating them? If somebody is not in your language, it's not mine. If somebody is not coming and lying to you, why don't you go and lie for a change? and see the change. People can't be so misery like if you give 10 appreciation, can't they give 2 appreciation to you? So it starts with us. That's what today's Kuldeepji and Kunenji is saying. So we have power to create. If we link everything into that subject, nothing is right, nothing is wrong. Everything is a choice. What would get created if we are in that awareness? Everything. Over to you, Ramaji. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vijay. It's a very nice thought process. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I think another way of Mallikaji, another way of remembering is that our ancestors. So they do whatever the other does.
Vetri sir, in the giving we receive. Actually, over a period of time, when we do so many things, then we start expecting that okay, मैंने 100 किया तो मुझे कम से कम 2 बार तो मिलना चाहिए, 10 तो मिलना चाहिए. So normally, I mean कि mind is like taking, yeah, कि मुझे जो मेरा fulfillment है वो नहीं मिल रहा है. So we stopped giving then. Over a period of time, we got fed up. But again, if we start creating and start giving, so in giving always, so I have seen in Landmark also, they say कि we like create a spec, like we create a perception about my wife is like this, my brother is like this. And we have like that green specks, then red specks, and our vision got blurred that we can't see anything in our relationship, especially with our close ones. And over a period of time, we start just seeing their mistakes or something. So, chashma hame hi hatana hai. And mean giving, that's all. I'm practicing this.
Wow.
Wonderful thought, Poojaji. I just want to add something to it. There is a little perspective, I get it. Of course, we have to keep on giving, and of course, people will respond. You will get, and you will be taking it. All this business is there. I agree with that. But from my perspective, from my understanding, from all this great discussion is, creation is little bit beyond the giving and taking. Creation is you have something which you have power to create. And it is not, I am going to appreciate or praise my wife. I am creating that reality. You want that reality and you have a choice to create that reality. It is not giving and you're taking. I just said it.
Creation is different.
Creation is different. That's what Sar is telling us. Sar is not making us traders. We don't want to go give, take. I gave 70%, you gave me 30%, 40%, I'll wait till my life. It's not business. It is creation. You have infinity to create. And what is it you want to create? That's what I say. You want intimacy, you go and create it. You want love, you go and create it. And the world is a mirror. That's what all our great people have shared. And you have power and you have a choice and you want to create something. Why don't you go and create? Just a thought to share with you, Pooja.
Creation is always a choice, and yeah, this is the most powerful choice.
Come out from giving and taking, good and bad. It's all just play of the mind. We have to be in that creation mode. Over to you, Ramaji. Thank you, Poojaji. I just thought of sharing.
That is the proactiveness. Creating is the proactiveness, right?
Excellent. I think with that note, I think we can conclude today's discussions, and let's meet tomorrow, 7 o'clock India time, empowering morning conversations. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Great. Bye-bye.